welcome to my kitchen. I'm Marianne, otherwise known as 𝑤𝒂𝒏𝒏𝒆 on Instagram. So I'm just putting together a quick dessert for tonight for after dinner, and it is easy peasy, and it is a 𝑤𝒂𝒏 pound dropper recipe. Now you can find 𝑤𝒂𝒏 pound dropper on Instagram, or you can find her blog. I think it's just the pound dropper, using any search engine. So I'm making her raspberry cheesecake fluff salad. I call it cheesecake raspberry fluff. I don't add the mini marshmallows that she does because I like to save that point and make it as low in points as I can. I also, instead of thawing my raspberries, I use frozen raspberries because I like to mix them in as they're frozen because they stay together a little bit better than when they're mushy and thawed. That's just my thing. But you go ahead and follow her recipe. This is what I do. So the things that you're gonna need is a 20-ounce can of crushed pineapple. This has been draining since this morning. It is very dry. There's nothing left in the bowl. And that way, when you drain your crushed pineapple, it will be 0 smart points. Then you're gonna need a box of the Jell-O sugar-free, fat-free cheesecake pudding. And you're only gonna use the mix. You're not gonna make a pudding. You're going to need non-fat Greek yogurt, and you're going to need some fat-free whipped topping. And I think that's about it, yeah. So I have a mixing bowl, I've got measuring utensils, I have my 𝑤𝒂𝒏 scale for measuring the Cool Whip, and I'm gonna go ahead and turn the camera down so you can see exactly how to put this easy peasy, what I call dessert, together. Okay, I am going to take my crushed pineapple that has been drained and go ahead and put it into a large mixing bowl. To that, I'm going to add 1 packet of the Jell-O cheesecake sugar-free, fat-free pudding mix. That goes right in to the pineapple. I'll recycle that, and I'm gonna go ahead and mix the pudding mix and the crushed pineapple. Gonna mix that very good. Make sure all that powder is incorporated into the pineapple. The next thing I'm going to do is measure out 3 cups of yogurt. I'm gonna just drain that liquid on the top. I could stir it in, but I don't. So I'm gonna use 3 cups of yogurt. I am going to need some yogurt. This is using my whole container. Ooh, even more. Okay, that's 3 cups. I'm going to add the yogurt into the pineapple and pudding. And mix that well. Then I'm going to measure out 5 ounces of fat-free whipped topping. Pound Dropper says you can also use sugar-free, but I use the fat-free. Actually, let me just put this on there and get it to ounces. Tear that. and I will measure out 5 ounces. So this is an 8-ounce container. So I know half of it should be 4 ounces, almost. 425, 495, 5 on the dot, perfect. Okay, then I'm just going to fold in the whipped topping. This is so easy. I should move that closer. There you go. That's better. So I'm just folding it in. It's already getting so fluffy. And who doesn't love these ingredients? Pineapple, whipped topping, and raspberries. Comes together in a nice, fluffy, fruity dessert. Just love it. Okay, that's folded in. And now I'm going to add my raspberries. They've already started to thaw. I should have left them in the freezer. These are fresh raspberries that I went ahead and thawed myself. Okay. It's getting pink in color. Okay, this is all mixed, and then I am ready to go ahead and dish this up. But you know what? I think I need to taste this first. Okay, let's take a taste test. You guys, this dessert is awesome. The only thing I did differently is I didn't thaw my raspberries, and I'm not using mini marshmallows. So basically this is her recipe. I didn't adapt it in any other way. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn the camera down to show you how I go ahead and put them into individual dishes for portion control. I have a 1 cup measuring bowl, and I'm going to measure out a cup of the mixture and then put it into individual little bowls. There we go. So it almost fills up the bowl. This is a very nice dessert. And I'll just continue doing that for the rest of the bowls. This raspberry fluff is ready to be eaten, except I'm gonna have patience and put it in the fridge for after dinner tonight. So to remind you, this is 𝑴𝒂𝒏𝒆 raspberry cheesecake fluff salad. I just call it raspberry fluff. And Lynn's, puts marshmallows in her salad recipe. I keep them out because this is one less point without the marshmallows. But you do you. If you want marshmallows, add them in. If you want walnuts in there, oh, walnuts is perfect in here too for a nice little texture. Just add the points when you add the marshmallows or nuts or coconut, whatever you're going to add into it. I do want to tell you that when I serve this for guests, I put the fluff into stemless wine glasses, or I put it into martini glasses, and then I go ahead and put like a teaspoon of the fat-free topping right on top with a raspberry. Beautiful presentation. It looks pretty. Your guests will love the taste. Can you believe how easy this recipe is? You have to go to 𝑊𝒂𝒏𝒆 on Instagram. Check out the rest of her recipes. She makes such good things to eat, both savory and sweet. One of my favorites is her cheesecake recipe. You probably all know it. There's many variations. I made a YouTube video of her plain Jane cheesecake. It is so yummy good. So check out 𝑊𝒂𝒏𝒆 for her recipes. Thank you so much for stopping by my kitchen today and watching me put together this easy peasy dessert recipe. You guys stay well, treat each other with kindness, and until next time, ciao.